I think we're now ready to lift this off and see where our batteries live. So let's go ahead. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Alrighty folks, I'm back from the Odyssey Life Garage with a Honda Odyssey Fl250 antique toy video for you guys. This thing's over 40 years old. From what I've been told by toy experts, it's ultra rare. So in today's video, we're gonna be getting inside this Honda Odyssey Fl250 Power Wheels. See, with a little bit of cleaning and a little tender loving care, if we can get some electricity back in its old wires and take it for a ride. All right, guys, let's see what we can do. Let's get to work. So our goal is, without modifying or destroying any of the originality of this, is to figure out how we get the two 6-volt batteries that we learned that this toy takes. Originally, out of the package, you need to install two 6-volt batteries. So I'm looking over this thing, trying to figure out, where do you put the batteries? I see these cables right here. I'm assuming you separate these and put the charger. This is supposed to have come with a charger to charge the 6-volt batteries that you installed. And when I look down here, I see this triangle shaped box down here, and I'm thinking that the batteries live right here. And to get to them, we need to take out those screws along the edge, because I said I was looking to find screws that were missing to determine whether things have been taken apart or not. And I noticed that that screw right there is missing. So somebody had to have a reason to take that screw out at some point. So I think if we remove both rear fenders, all those screws, move our way around to the back here, remove those screws, I think this whole hatch comes off, and inside we'll have our batteries. That's what I'm thinking, and I think that's what we're gonna go with. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put you on a tripod, and we're gonna remove all those screws. So let's get busy. Now that we got all them screws out from the side, those three across the back, I think we're now ready to lift this off and see where our batteries live. So let's go ahead. Let's see what's in this bad boy. All right, I don't know if you can see down there, but we've got a mouse nest. Well, let's get our shop vac and let's get this sucked out, and let's see what kind of damage that's been done. All the wires look complete. We'll have to get up there in the battery box, which is up there in the front, and we'll have to see what's going on in here. Exactly not what we wanted to find, gentlemen, and I saw the hole that they got in through, so let's see what kind of damage they did. All right, guys, let's get in there. Let's clean that mouse nest out. All right, well, our Bauer wet dry vac sucked that turd-soaked mouse house down without choking on it, which surprised me because it was chunky. I know you saw me shove it down there with a screwdriver, but once I got it past the hole, it went and ate that thing. So I don't know, I've seen a couple damaged wires in here. There's a damaged power wire right there. There's a damaged ground wire right there. But overall, everything seems to be in good shape. I popped one of our 25 amp fuses out, and there's no corrosion on that. Our motors move. If you want to see, they still spin. So I'm going to go get a few cans of electronic contact cleaner, solventless, it doesn't leave residue, and we're going to hose this whole electronics bay down, little electric motors and all. We're going to pop open our battery cover, but I want to get all that poop residue off there because I don't want to play in that. We'll get some hantavirus or whatever it's called. So, all right, folks, let's get this cleaned out. Let's get some contact cleaner so we don't catch some kind of weird rodent virus. All right, I guess we'll see you in a second. And just like that, we're back. We went from here to Lowe's, from Lowe's to Walmart, and from Walmart to here. We got our specialty WD-40 specialist contact quick drying electrical cleaner, safe for most kinds of plastics. I've got a brand new clean microfiber rag and lights down there. All the way over in this corner, all the electrical wires, save for these two bundles right here, because these are our main power cables from the batteries. They have connections right here and right there and right there. But the rest of the power cable runs from here into here. So if you pull on this, see that wiggle? So if we can figure out how to get, because this plate's on here, because they had to fish this up through there also. And I figure we could electrical tape this end to here, fish it through, and then get it back here, untie it. Then we could have this whole harness out here, disconnect it from there and from there, and then we can pull that whole harness out of there. Let's try to get this cap off. I brought the WD-40 lube because old plastic likes to stick and it likes to break. So if you lube it up, less likely for either of those things to happen. So let's go ahead and give that a whirl. I'll get you guys on a tripod. All right, I'll talk to you in a second. All righty, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give this a squirt. See if we can use a fine screwdriver, a fine flathead, and see what direction this wants to move. Because I'm not sure. I don't know. And I feel like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it damage by continuing to pull on it. It does appear that this front clip comes off. 2 screws on each side, 4 across. In fact, let's do that. Let's go ahead and pop out these couple screws, 4 in the front, 2 on the sides, and then 1 in the middle here. And let's pull this, let's loosen this up so we can get this from the back side. All right, let's do that. It's not external. Hooray! Okay. Yeah, okay guys, we just took all them out for nothing. We can reach our hands up and touch the back of that plate, so we can, yeah, I'm so stupid. Well, I guess after we found out that we can access these wires and everything else from the bottom, so let's figure out a safe way to flip this thing up and out so we can pull that harness out and you know, help it out so we can clean it all in one shot. So all right guys, let's check it out. All right, let's flip this up now. All right. I see our stuff is held in by a clip. There we go. Clip is out. So now we can push this down through. Let me get you guys in here so you can see what I'm gonna do, and we can tie something to that. So when we pull it in, we have a way to get it back up there so it doesn't disappear in there and we not be able to get it. At least I don't think it should disappear in there. Yeah, so all right, let me get you in here. Alrighty, we're gonna tape the end of this wire to the end of that. So when we pull that through, this goes in with it. So then we have something to attach it back to pull it back through. So let's go ahead, let's put some tape on that, some electrical tape on the end of this so we can fish that back through. So we got our wire taped to the other end. So let's go ahead, let's give this a yank and see if we can help this up through. So if you see down here, all of our wires can be taken out. So if we disconnect this connection, that connection, and pull our two connections off of our motor, we should be able to take this whole harness out of here, because it'll all come out with those two. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to get you in here so you can see all that, but beforehand I want you to see what it looks like, and I want you to see what I'm doing just in case. Most likely I'm just gonna get it done and then we can open up our battery box. All right guys, let me pull this out and then I'll get back with you. Bit of corrosion on that, so we should be able to pull this right out now. Alrighty guys, we rescued our whole harness. Now we can clean it up, fix all the broken spots. Alright guys, let me move the buggy, or first let's get in our battery box and see what's in there, and then we can clean all this out. Alright, let's do this.